So many nostalgic memories when it comes to this particular opening sequence, isn't it, Luigi? Yeah, exactly, Mario. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Luigi here, and I'm Mario here, and we are from the likes of the Maxi Toys videos. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll present to you the current final Mario Kart Let's Play for our channel from now on, if God knows if Nintendo decides to make the next one, which is of course Mario Kart 9 for their predictions. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll present to you our I would say a redo Let's Play of Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube. Of course, this game first came out in 2003, which I can't even believe has been about 17 years ago since when this game was first released on the Nintendo GameCube. So as a result of that specific stuff, though, is the fact that the reason why we're actually going to be redoing this game again is the fact that that was back in 2011, actually, for what I remember correctly. Yeah, exactly, Luigi, because I remember that a long time ago, since despite the fact that we still haven't got ourselves the capture card device, so this means back then is the fact that the quality itself looks really bad, and also because commentary-wise, it's pretty much suck. And as a result of that specific stuff too, is the fact that since we did manage to involve around with a cooperative aspect with Stuart and stuff like that. However though, it didn't go well enough though, according to the views and stuff like that. And plus, not to mention though, Mario, is the fact that back in the day that we've only run at 50Hz mode instead of 60Hz mode. So that's why, if you couldn't tell from the forms of that particular, well, we'll get into more details about this until when we get this thing started. So, of course, like in any other Mario Kart games Let's Play departments, since Super Mario Kart all the way up to Super Circuit, we're probably not going to be showing off the time trials, because instead, the main focus of this Let's Play is the fact that, like in every single Mario Kart Let's Plays, we're going to be going through Grand Prix mode, and differently from the likes of, well, Super Circuit, and the majority of the future Mario Kart Let's Plays, as you know, well, to be more specifically, Luigi, we've already technically done Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, and as well as Mario Kart 7 and 8 Deluxe. Oh, right, because I think we're actually going to be going back into the similar formula, as in the ones and new forms of Super Mario Kart, because as a result, do you remember when, specifically Mickey Mouse did already done that Let's Play since the very beginning of the year? Yeah, because as a result, that he did manage to tackle through all 4 cups within every single class, despite the battle mode, but either way though, we'll might as well do the same thing for here, except the fact that we're actually going to be doing a double the fun. Yeah, to be more specifically, we're going to be starting things up with 50cc all the way up to, well, let's just say mirror mode. So as a result, yeah, mirror mode is basically kind of like the same thing for extra mode for Mario Kart 64, but every now and then now is the fact that they usually calls it mirror mode, which can be pretty stable for Mario Kart DS and onwards. So, as far as the unique selling points of this game is concerned, is the fact that, well, basically we're going to be selecting 2 characters all in one combination. So as you can see on the character selection screen, we actually got about 20 total playable characters. So ultimately speaking is the fact that there might be 10 racers, but ultimately speaking is the fact that, well, basically we only have to race in with 8 players. So we still got some staple characters return from the likes of the retro old days, such as Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, and Toad, Donkey Kong, Wario, and of course Bowser. But the newest ones in the lineup, introduced in the Mario Kart series, which we have Daisy, Birdo, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Toadette was there, even though generally speaking, Luigi, is the fact that Toadette was her first ever debuted in this game. Yeah, which becomes stable until the future spin-off titles, specifically Mario Party 6 and onwards. So yeah, you probably get the idea for this point. And also we bring back Koopa Troopa ever since in Super Mario Kart. And also we got ourselves Paratrooper, as you can see. And also Diddy Kong, sorry. As well as Bowser Jr., Waluigi, and Petey Piranha, and King Boo. And much like in any other Mario Kart's beginning Let's Plays, we're always going to pick Toad for the sake of clarity. And yes, we have to bring Toadette along with us just because, as far as what the game's selling point is concerned, that basically we're going to be, well, using 2 characters all in one kart. So it's a pretty interesting concept all in all, even though despite the fact that they never actually bring back bring that concept back, which is a little bit of a shame, but oh well. At least we're hoping if Mario Kart 9, if that was announced, that it will able to bring that concept back, which I was hoping for anyway, but God knows when. So anyways, as far as cup selections that we've got, we still got the usual Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and even a Special Cup, and the newest one in the lineup, which appears to be All Cup Tour, which we'll talk more about it until later, because for now, we're about to be started from the very beginning. Starting with, of course, Luigi Circuit in the Mushroom Cup, and because of that though, Luigi Circuit was the first track in the game. And of course, if you're familiar with this track, if you ever saw a Let's Play of Mario Kart DS since back in 2016, you realize about the fact that this track will make its return in Mario Kart DS in the Show Cup. So, just want to classify that for the sake of the appearance or reappearance on some of these certain tracks and what have you. So, but either way though, and also as you can see, there's a Luigi's Mansion reference right there. That I think it was actually based off from rank A, if you managed to able to actually just complete the game normally, assuming if you ever played the Japanese release of the game, as well as the North American version, because it is impossible in the PAL version, because the only way you can get that is the fact that you have to complete Hidden Mansion within, likely, you have to collect the whole bounty of gold, or even treasures for that part. So, this is Mario Kart Double Dash. If you ever played Mario Kart games, any other Mario Kart games before, you know exactly how it sounds. Basically, we have to drive around the track, but the biggest new additions to this game in particular is the fact that, obviously, in addition to able to have 2 characters all in one kart, but also, get this, we get ourselves a double item system. If you think that, since then, that particular item, the double item, system won't bring it back until when it gets to the point until likely in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is already did. So as a result for that specific stuff, I'm very pleased to able to actually have this feature. Well, I don't know what I'm truly saying for this point right now, but that's how it is basically, so. And also, if you notice right from the start though, is the fact that since after all that we're actually going to be playing through 50cc in Luigi Circuit, this is pretty much the easy mode basically, because as you can tell, that we got ourselves a massive guardrail in during forms of Luigi Circuit, because whenever we get onto the future classes, specifically, you know, 100cc and onwards, that the guardrail is nowhere to be found. Which, even then though, it does make able to actually brings up something like a little difference in mind, but again, it has been a very long while since we actually did done a lot of, you know, commentary stuff, so, but you know, you get the picture, Luigi, so, and thankfully, since we actually set this on 60Hz mode, so everything else feels a little bit more faster, so even then though, because that's the reason why, that one of the comments, despite the fact that it was no longer there, did actually asking us about the fact that, does this run on 50Hz mode or something? Well, I'm pretty sure it is though, back then. So anyways, now let's move on to the next track in the Mushroom Cup in Mario Kart Double Dash, which appears to be Peach Beach. And if you couldn't tell already, for those of you who've seen Mario Kart Wii Let's Play before, this track will make its return in Mario Kart Wii, and I think it's on the Show Cup as well, so. Yeah, in fact, I think for the majority of some of the tracks in, well, I don't know about you, but anyway, and of course we need to avoid those little counter quacks to start with, and also that, well, I'm assuming that's, well, I don't know how do I usually think about this for the sake of time, because again, it has been a very long while since we actually did done some commentary, and plus, not to mention, we haven't touched upon this game for donkey's years. I think the last time we actually played this game was actually back in 2011. Kind of thinking about it though. Gee, no wonder why it's been so long since we actually played this. Well, the thing is though, Luigi, is because we keep on used to with playing future Mario Karts, including, you know, Mario Kart 8 / Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch, but either way though, I'm pretty much guessing for this point right here. We would like to able to discuss upon new information about the forms of Mario Kart Tour for the sake of today, but unfortunately though, I don't think we can able to have a chat about that, but hopefully Luigi, we would able to talk about it until when it gets to the point until likely. Actually, I just want to point things out right away for the sake of time, Mario. Recently, today's day is the 5th of October today, so as a result, not much else has been going on, I'm afraid, apart from the fact that we've only got about, well, 6 more days to go until we're able to get ourselves even more items, which we're not going to discuss more details about this. Although, originally though, Luigi, is the fact that we were going to be able to do this as far as the weekend projects, as far as I'm aware. And, of course, according to the forms of the actual uploading schedules for the sake of time, recently, Defi, he's still carry on doing Mario Party. So as a result, I think he's pretty much almost done with the original Mario Party kind of thing about it, until likely next month. Then we can hopefully jump right into the sequel to Mario Party, which is of course Mario Party 2, which even then, no, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Mario. So anyway, here we go on to Baby Park, and this track will make its return if you're following through our Let's Play of both Mario Kart DS as well as Mario Kart 8 / Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You do realize is the fact that this track does make a return twice. Like, one time in Journey forms within Mario Kart DS on Banana Cup, and also in Mario Kart 8 / Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Well, to be more specifically though, Luigi, is the fact that if you ever purchased the DLC packs for the Wii U version of the game, that Baby Park was breaking itself its comeback in, I think it was in Crossing Cup, if I remember correctly. And in the forms of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that the DLC cups are already unlocked from the get-go. So yeah, I think it might be right, Mario. It was actually from the Crossing Cup, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, because it actually contains, like, you know, Wild Woods and Cheese Land and stuff like that for that resides. Yeah, because, you know, you probably get the idea. And this is the only track, alongside with the forms of the next one, which should be on the Special Cup, if I recall correctly, does manage to have themselves different amount of laps. Like, for instance, that in Baby Park, that we actually going to be racing on to 7 laps, as opposed to the usual 3. This is clearly because this track is by far is one of the most shortest tracks in the game. And it's the fact that, well... Oh, by the way, Mario. Oh, sorry, what was it, Luigi? What was that on the phone? Oh, wait, I think it was actually Princess Peach did manage to able to call me for a, some sort of like a drink party or something. So, yeah, I must admit though, for this point, guys, I do apologize for that. That's because Princess Peach was actually asking me to able to actually just to do, well, if we're not busy or what have you. So, anyway, but we'll do that at some point tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure Sonic is going to able to, well, some toys else is going to be also going to be working on the next project and during tomorrow as well. But then again, no spoilers or anything like that, but we're just going to give you a heads up. But yeah, yeah, for Baby Park, not only because of how the fact that this is one of the shortest tracks in the game, but it's also one of the most chaotic tracks in the game because of the amount of frantic items that you might able to get hit a lot. So, yeah, it's quite fun. Anyway, so here we go on to the last track in the Mushroom Cup, which appears to be Dry Desert. And if you're following through our Let's Play of Mario Kart 8 / Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that basically this track will make its return in Mario Kart 8 in Banana Cup, if I recall. Yeah, I think it's one of those cases actually, so... Oh, wait a minute, I actually realized about something. I keep used to with Mario Kart 8 version of this track, because... Well, in addition to able to actually dealing with the forms of not only 1, not 2, but 3 hazards all in one particular track. Like, for instance, for example, we need to avoid that particular tornado, because if you somehow get hit by the, excuse me, if you get hit by the tornado, then obviously you will be flying. And also, because of how the fact that, well, as you can tell, that, you know what that sinking sand hole bit that we've already just managed to able to avoid? Well, I'm pretty darn sure it's the fact that there was actually a giant plant that was trying to munch you, which I don't know in the Mario Kart 8 version does manage to able to bring that hungry plant back or something. But then again though, it has been a while since we actually played some Mario Karts, because otherwise that's we're most likely focusing on other projects, as you know. Speaking of which, actually, it's the fact that we like to able to announce something a little bit differently when it comes to this Let's Play in general. We were originally trying to able to actually just be focusing on one cup per video, you know, just like in the previous Mario Kart Let's Plays, since Mario Kart DS all the way up to Super Circuit, despite the fact there was a really weird odd order. But apart from those side of things though, Luigi, is the fact that we might able to actually just to go ahead and deal with 2 cups per video. I know it sounds a little bit of a nonsensical terms of like, you know, trying to able to asking for this point, but regardless of everything else though, is the fact that we can able to actually just to get away with some parts like this. Plus, not to mention though, is the fact that, well, usually relatively speaking, is the fact that, what was I trying to say earlier? Oh yeah, apart from the fact that, well, the majority of the videos from the past Mario Kart Let's Plays go down really quickly. Especially those boys runs for about 10-minute mark. Whilst the forms of, oh jeez, that was really close. Yeah, and also because unlike in the Mario Kart 8 version of this track, that it does manage to include, you know, the water element as well as the trick system. So either way though, because I'm pretty much used to that. So yeah, what we're gonna do is the fact that we're able to really occasionally try to deal with 2 cups per video. And there's gonna be one exception, mind you, which is of course the All Cup Tour, which meaning we'll discuss more about it until likely, I would say on Friday, this Friday specifically. So yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we have managed to accomplish the first cup in the game, which appears to be the Mushroom Cup on 50cc. So yeah, this will take a while for this point, folks, to able to actually just to get this Let's Play going, but thankfully I just want to point things out right away that we're definitely gonna do 2 cups per video instead of just 1, because that just makes things a little bit shorter, so... But I digress. So yeah, the award ceremony is actually pretty interesting because that Toad Swerve is actually driving a gold parade kart, and basically, depending on what position you're in, that basically you'll be joining in the award ceremony system. And as a result, if you go all the way to those item boxes, depending if you're in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, you'll once again receive a trophy. However, here's the thing this time around, we need to entering our name entry, as you can see right here. What this means though, Luigi, is the fact that I'm pretty darn sure this is more likely due to time-based when it comes to dealing with all these cups in the game. So as a result, yeah, something's worth mentioning. So anyways, let's do one more cup for today, and for the character choice we're going to be selecting is Yoshi and Bodo. And also, that's very similar to the ones in Mario Kart Super Circuit, that it does tell you the actual status of, according to what characters you're going to be using, as well as the kart combination you can able to use. You know what this game reminds me of something, Luigi? Oh, what's that exactly? It reminds me of so much of Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy Advance, despite the fact that Sonic Advance 3 was a Game Boy Advance title, as well as a platformer, so as a result, because that game also has a partner system, so as a result, yeah, we just want to classify that right away. So yeah, hopefully by that time it's likely on November or December for the sake of time. We'll definitely do Sonic Advance 2 for the sake of, like, at the end of the year, because compared to Sonic Advance 3, we'll save that until next year, so either way, I just want to point things out right away. So anyway, so here's the first track in the Flower Cup, which appears to be the Mushroom Bridge. And if you've ever seen our Let's Play of Mario Kart DS before, this track will make its return in Mario Kart DS on the Leaf Cup. So even I just want to point things out right away. And of course, much like in this particular track does remind me of something related to Toad's Turnpike almost, except the fact that nowhere near is like chaotic as the ones and how it does it from before last time. Yeah, because other than the fact that you still need to avoid a lot of vehicles or incoming traffic or what have you, but that's just how it goes basically when it comes to that specific solution. So oh yeah, in addition to able to introducing to ourselves the two characters all-in-one card system, sometimes there are some few occasions where some of these characters do have their special items. Like as you saw from the likes of the Mushroom Cup earlier, that since we did manage to choose Toad and Toadette, both characters have their own special item. Such as, for instance, that if you select Toad and Toadette, you get yourselves a golden mushroom, which is a returning item ever since in Mario Kart 64. And also, for example, if we choose Yoshi and Bodo, basically you get yourselves some sort of like a Yoshi egg slash Bodo egg special item, which, obviously, let's get into the actual items to see what it does to discuss upon this. Obviously, the golden mushroom plays out exactly like how it did in the, well, since Mario Kart 64. And then if you actually utilize with, well, if you keep on using the golden mushroom, then once again it gives you a good boost of speed. And then if you somehow use the Yoshi's egg or Bodo's egg, basically what that does is the fact that you can able to toss the egg right in front of the forms of that particular player who is currently in first or second or even lower than that. Basically you can able to actually get yourselves a freebie item once the egg is hatched. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So of course the next track we're going to be running to is Mario Circuit, which if you're following through our Let's Play of Mario Kart Wii before, this track does make a return in Mario Kart Wii and also in the Leaf Cup, so it's going to be a lot of opportunities that we might able to keep on saying Leaf Cups every time. Yeah, because we keep on used to with the most modern Mario Kart games, including you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because we still manage to play online mode from time to time. But anyway though, speaking of which actually, is the fact that, actually to be honest with you, there's not much else I can really talk about this, apart from, you know, we're actually getting very close towards the end of, well, almost towards the end of, 2020 already, despite the fact though, Luigi, is the fact that the year itself is pretty terrible, as you probably guys should already notice at this point. So, anyways, let's go and toss the banana peel from behind, and also just toss the actual Bodo's egg from behind, so that way it'll get ourselves a little bit of adjustable aiming. Oh yeah, something's worth mentioning is the fact that if you ever play 2-player mode in this game, basically if you realize about the fact that with Cap King 74 version of this Let's Play, this means ourselves included, despite the fact that our original playthrough of this game is no longer there just because the quality itself is so bad, and also the commentary itself is very, very poor as well. But, yeah, if you manage to able to play 2-player cooperative, meaning about the fact that you can able to do, one player can do a driving, and the other player can able to toss items. But, however though, I will have to admit though right away, I'm not a big fan of that particular, cooperative setup, but I much rather prefer, control 2 characters all in one particular kart, which, because it just makes things really easy. Which is, to me though, is probably to be expected by that point. So, anyway though, and also, Luigi, is the fact that this particular game kind of reminds me of something as well. What game is that? It kind of almost reminds me of a similar thing for how it does it in Crash Tag Team Racing for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. Oh god, why that game exists. Oh, you were saying about the fact that Crash Tag Team Racing is one of the weakest racing games ever made when it comes to Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'm saying that right now, especially noticeable how the fact that, well, you notice if you ever watched the Categories episode about the fact that, why he thinks that, Crash Tag Team Racing was actually a really, really, miserable kart racing game. This is probably because the frame rate performance is like, oh my god, the performance is so horrendous. And also, because of how the fact that, well, usually relatively speaking, that the actual racing action is incredibly unbalanced. Because you have to utilize with the actual clash system, as far as I'm usually calling this right from the start. Anyway, so let's move on now to the next track in Flower Cup, in this game in particular, which is a very unique track actually, which appears to be Daisy Cruiser, which if you're following through our Let's Play of Mario Kart 7, this track does make a return in Mario Kart 7 in the Leaf Cup, so I'm presuming it's a Leaf Cup anyway, don't you think, Luigi? Yeah, I think you might be right after all, because I'm pretty sure that will be after DSDK Pass and right before Nintendo Wii, you know, Maple Treeway from Mario Kart Wii. Oh yeah, I think I was right after all. So either way, this track is very cool because you can able to actually drive around the actual cruise ship, which is actually the uniquest part about this track. And also because of how the fact that, unlike in the Mario Kart 7 version, is the fact that you notice about the fact that with that particular 2 routes you can able to take, like what the one on the left or the one on the right. Well, I don't think it's possible in this game, I don't think, but either way though, let me know in the comments below. And also, you notice that swimming pool right there? That's originally in Mario Kart 7, or that was before when Mario Kart 7 was a thing. basically you can able to actually drive underwater and without any harm. If you do manage to able to jump into the swimming pool, then you're probably going to slow down. So, in this case, you will fall off, and then the Lakitu will pull you back out again, so, you know. And also another difference is too is the fact that unlike in Mario Kart 7 version that it does contain an underwater section and down there, well, in the original version of this track, you can't be still access to this area in particular. But here's the thing though, is the fact that, well, there wasn't any water involved, so... Yeah, I gotta say though, I actually really adored this particular track, and I'm very glad that makes a return in Mario Kart 7. Yeah, which, you know, it might even just goes off as like, well, you know, forget what you said. Yeah, anyway though, I suppose that's pretty much about it when it comes to several discussions we like to discuss upon though. Apart from the fact that we can able to still discuss upon, you know, the character's specific items, like, for instance, that maybe, just maybe, that we can able to actually just to get ourselves the possibilities to able to play as, all 10, well, let's just say 10, well, I forget what I just said. I know it has been, you know, a couple of days since, you know, done some commentary stuff, but still, I just want to able to point things out right away, just because, oh, in all, 2020 is still rough around the edges, you know. Yeah, I always thought about the same thing for you for that, so... But at least we still managed to able to play some of these Nintendo Switch games from time to time, though still, especially noticeable until eventually we might get ourselves Cadence of Hyrule physical version now. Yeah, after this stupid, disappointing July Direct, which, still. Anyways, now let's move on to the last track in the Flower Cup in Mario Kart Double Dash, and this one is also a fun one, and that's what appears to be Waluigi Stadium. And if you're following through our Let's Play of Mario Kart Wii for quite some time now, this track will make its return in Mario Kart Wii in the Banana Cup, so... And you know what's really weird is the fact that this particular track is the final track in the Flower Cup in this game, and then in Mario Kart Wii, this is the last track in the Banana Cup in Mario Kart Wii, so feels very similar, doesn't it? Although except the fact that the differences between this and Mario Kart Wii is the fact that, as you notice, there aren't any trick system, as you can tell from the half-pipe sequence, as you can see. Although, by the way, if you manage to able to get hit by the majority of any other items, what happens is the fact that the crowds will start able to actually go a little bit upsetting. But then, whenever we get onto the forms of, let's just say, a trick ramp, that basically, I think every single crowd is actually cheering us on, which probably expects about the fact that we can able to actually have some thrilling experience with this particular track itself, so yeah, you get the idea for this point, Mario. So, oh, by the way, there's a lot of, like, fireballs that you do definitely need to go through, because otherwise, if you dare touch the fireballs, then basically you won't able to get spin out, as you probably already know. But, you know, you totally get the idea for that point. So, anyways, and let's mind over these little rotating fire bars, including these little, wooden versions, or in this case, oh, sweet! Mushrooms for glory, despite with a weird physics right there, or that particular momentum right here, so, oh well. But at least we're still in the lead, though, despite the fact that we actually got ourselves Lightning Strike at first glance. So, but either way though, we still managed to become pure domination after all, Luigi, especially noticeable after, you know, almost 10 years since we've last touched upon this game. Or actually, kind of think about it though, Mario, it was actually 9 years ago. That's the last time we actually played this game. Oh yeah, because we know exactly at 2021 yet, until likely for next year, which I'm still hoping that 2021 will be the better year than this is, because, you know, with the pandemic virus situation going on for the sake of time, but you know. So anyways, let's keep a hold of this little particular Bodo's egg and what have you, so we could able to at least manage to actually just to see if anything else is incoming, which I don't think that was the case. Yeah, I think we're pretty much going to be safe from here, so... Oh, by the way, the item system does make a return, so even then, we still got the red and green shells, which are self-explanatory, as well as the banana peels, and the mushroom, and as well as the triple mushrooms, and heck, even with the forms of the devastating blue spiny shell makes a comeback. So, yeah, we have to get used to that, so... Anyways, let's see the reward ceremony when it comes to 50cc Flower Cup celebration, and sure enough, we become number 1 after all. And hopefully we're able to actually do some more racing action during at some point in, let's just say on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays uploading schedule, because as far as we already dealt with at this point is the fact that this was originally going to be a weekend project, but of course Duffy's still on the way to finish up with Mario Party, so you know. So I guess we should probably end things up here, so join us next time for more Let's Play of Mario Kart's Double Dash. It's the fact that we're going to be hitting on to both Star Cup and Special Cup in 50cc, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday.